Today we are going to make a heart-shaped wreath, and we are using red river birch or dogwood, whatever you want to call it. I've heard it called both ways, but it's red this time of year after it freezes. You may have some in your yard, and if you do, you're very lucky because you get it for free. Now we're going to show you what you need to make this wreath. First you need the base. Now this is made out of 9-gauge wire. It is about $25 and you get quite a bit. Then you're going to need tie wire. You're going to need pliers. You're going to need some nippers. And you're going to need wire nippers. And the last thing that you're going to need, of course, is the red river birch or dogwood. And you need quite a bit of this. And you can see it's kind of wild, and that's the way you want to cut it if you go out and cut it. You don't want just long strips. You want some, this is kind of boring, just a long strip like this. But if you get some that are like this, it'll make your wreath much fuller. Okay, so you have your dogwood. And I have about 4 pieces here. And I'm going to start by taking that tie wire we showed you. I cut them up into 5. I'm going to need 5 pieces to do this project. I'm going to start right here at the bottom and wire that on. Do a little twist. And then I like to use pliers because it is hard to do with your hands and you want to get it as tight as you possibly can. So just take a couple of twists and that should do it. And then I take the wire and I bend it up as close as I can to the wire so that it doesn't scratch your walls. Then I go up a little farther. Now, you don't want to wire up here because this is what happens. You want to stay here, so you're trying to make that round heart shape and you want to keep it from looking straight. So just about, I don't know, 6 inches up from what you just did, you wire another piece of wire. And again, just a couple of turns. You don't need it too tight, but you don't want it loose and coming off. You want to hold it nice and tight. Okay. There you have one side. Now you're going to do the same thing on the other side. The last thing you're going to do is you're going to use your last piece of tie wire. And you're going to have to wrestle this a little bit because it is kind of stiff, but you need to grab it and pull it down like this. You're going to have a few pieces that stick up, and that's okay. Hold that with one hand, reach over and grab the other, and pull it down as well. We've got some that are kind of not wanting to go with the others. Force them down. Okay, so now we take that last piece and we twist it just like we did the other 4. And this is really short, so I'm going to really need my pliers this time. There you go. There you have your heart wreath. Now you're ready for Valentine's.